Oh, happy day. Hope all is well. Boy, here we are. The last day before Monday, getting ready to tee off. It's like golf, right? Sometimes you got to get up to the tee box, and I'm lousy at golf. Once again, confession's good for the soul. So when you get up to play golf, I've got something that a buddy gave me because I was really, really bad. And now I'm just bad, but I enjoy it. It was called a trainer club. So what that trainer club is that club was insanely heavier than my normal wedges, than my normal driver, right? It was a lot heavier. It had little hand grips. It had things for me to get my hands in the right stance. And when I would swing it, it would be like, whoa, this thing is just, wow, it's insanely heavy. And I would swing that a couple times to get myself in the right rhythm. And then I would step up to the box and hit, and I didn't shank it as bad. It wasn't like swing this way, swing that way, playing military golf, left, right, left, right. So it helped me in a big way. Didn't realize that I truly needed it. A good friend gave it to me for my birthday many years ago, and he's since passed on. Really good man. And I still have that in my bag. What does that have to do with telesales? What does that have to do with insurance sales? It has to do with the fundamentals that training and preparation is everything. When you get up to hit that ball, it's a small ball. You wouldn't think it's that hard. I'm still learning. It's understanding how to get that swing so that you've got the best chance of not shanking your shot. With telemarketing, it takes a lot of effort. It just does. It takes dedication. All right. It's not doing a bunch of busy work all day and pretending like you own an insurance agency or that you own your own business. Being an independent agent takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of intentionality. Are you doing the most important things at every given moment? Getting on your phone and not let anything distract you from that phone call. From 8 o'clock, you're banging numbers. You're just dialing, trying to talk to good people and seeing how you can serve them. You're going to do that from 8 o'clock, sometimes till 6:30 at night. It's not one of those jobs that you're just going to be like, wow, I'm going to just hop into telesales and just, sit around all day and money's just going to hop in my lap and I'm just going to make a killing. You're going to have to be very intentional about your marketing, about your lead cost. You're going to put about 2+ to 2.5 times your lead expense. Whatever you're doing for face-to-face, you've got to dump at least 2.5 times that to be successful in the telesales arena. A lot of people won't tell you that. It's important. You're doing the exact same process, couple fine-tunings, all right? Telesales is a different beast, but when it comes from a marketing standpoint, whatever you're doing for face-to-face, you got to ramp that thing up by double, at least, to do really good. This is a business where, you pay for what you get. You've got to earn, enough money, and I get it. If you're brand new, it's tough. You've got to have enough capital to invest in your business, especially with telesales, to get yourself the end result. If you're sitting on 30 leads, even 50 leads in the course of a week, you're destined for failure. You've got to have volume. You've got to invest in your business, invest in yourself, and then invest in your skill, invest in your training to the point where you've got good head knowledge. You understand what you're going to do, how you're going to operate, what you're going to say, so that when you invest all this money, right, in leads, you don't miss the ball. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a good golfer. I'm not going to just walk up and think that I'm going to just never known how to play golf and I'm just going to walk up, grab a driver and just crush it, right? I'm not going to. I had to have my friend, who since passed on, train me on best practices. How am I going to do this? I don't know what to do. A lot of times when you go from the face-to-face world to the telesales world, you're going to think that it's just going to be unicorns and rainbows and everything's perfect. It really isn't. It's very good once you understand how to do it, but it's still going to take very much intentionality, being absolutely driven with a purpose, being driven to take care of that consumer, be absolutely attentive to pick up on every little nugget that client is leaving behind for you in the conversation. Are you being an astute learner? Are you being intentional in listening to their needs? Are you absolutely grasping what they're leaving, little clues behind? Are you picking up on that? Are you finding out what their needs are? Why did they send that card in? What was on their mind? Listen. If you're listening to the consumer, it's going to help you in a big way. If you get skilled up, it's going to help you. But you will need a good amount more of leads. You need more volume. You've got to invest in your business if you're going to make it in the telesales side. So don't expect to hop into the telesales arena and duplicate certain things if you're not willing to invest. You've got to have enough people to call, and you've got to be willing not to just call them once, twice, 3 times. You're going to be calling them until they pick up, all right? You're going to maybe call them twice in a day. You may call them in the morning, afternoon, okay? Next day, you're going to try a different time frame to reach that consumer. If they didn't pick up in the morning, maybe try at night. I'm not working super late. I am absolutely driven, and I'm working some good hours. This isn't a 30-hour-a-week job. It's not. You got to be dedicated to putting in the time. This is a 40-hour-plus-a-week career. It's the same in the face-to-face realm. A lot of people will downplay your ability to be successful, and that's because some people are just lazy. They've done it a long time, a certain way, and it works. Don't get me wrong. In the face-to-face arena, you could work 30 hours a week. You could. You'll be doing service work on the other side, but in the face-to-face arena, you could easily work 30 hours and crush it. You just could. On the telesales side, you've got to be doing what other people are unwilling to do. Getting on the phone from 8 o'clock in the morning, being willing to have that phone glued to your ear, not letting that thing down, and just dialing, hunting and pecking those keys. Is it the most efficient use of my time? I like it. So for me, it works. For you, it may not. That's all right. But if you need help, reach out, offer any help I can. Final expense 777@gmail.com. If you like what you're hearing, like, subscribe. If you don't, that's okay too. All right, I'll help you in any way I can. I hope it brings some value to you. It's just the telesales arena is a different beast. It is. It's just different. The nuances are different. It's like somebody that's breakdancing and then you're learning how to tango. It's a completely different dance. Both of them are dances, but one takes more volume of leads. It's just going to. You're going to have to invest more into your business to get that volume. You've got to have all these at-bats. It's going to take you more at-bats with phone sales than it is face-to-face. Because like we said before, you can be a goob, walk to the door, and if you screw up the intro, they're probably still going to talk to you. They're not going to send you out the door, right? They're just not. With the telesales arena, you've got 5 seconds. You better have a good opening line. You better be trained well so that when that light goes, you're enthusiastic, you're charged up, you're ready to go. You understand that you're trying to serve that consumer, and you don't sound like a robot. Set yourself apart from your competition. Be a lady of integrity, a man of integrity. I think ladies, I've trained telemarketing call centers professionally for 3+ years. I'm telling you, ladies have a better closing ratio than us men. You guys out there, you're going to have to work harder than your lady counterparts. I think ladies they're just better in a lot of ways. When they're trained well, a lady would rock my world. It just is how it is. A lady is more soft-spoken. Ladies listen better. Not always, but they've got a better propensity for that. You got a kid that falls down and hurts his knee. Are they going to run to me as daddy? Sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, they're running to mama, right? Moms have a more nurturing environment. They have more sympathy. Men have to develop that. So when you're working over the phone, you need to truly come from a caring place. Are you helping that consumer with their needs in view? Are their needs in view, or are you, all right, putting your needs in view? I never look at my commission dollar. All I care about in the course of a week, this is just for me, I want minimum 15 sales a week. That's my barometer. So for me, I've got a chart, all right? I've got check boxes for what I have purpose and what I want to accomplish in the course of a week. I'm willing to do what I need to do, even if it takes working on a Saturday to accomplish that. You're going to have to. In the month of March, I worked every Saturday. I didn't work the whole day, but I was up early. And during the work week, I was up at 5:30, working, getting stuff out of the way so that when 8 o'clock happened, I was on the phone. Nothing changed. Be consistently driven. If you're willing to work harder than somebody next to you, if you're willing to skill up greater than your competition, than your fellow independent agents, your fellow captive agents. If you're willing to work harder, skill up, and make your time valuable, make that time important. Nothing should get in the way of what you do. You got buddies texting you, calling you when you're working the phones, put it on mute. I got great friends, love them. They know I'm not picking up till after I'm done with my workday. You can text me. If I'm in the middle of a call, don't even be texting. Do not text anyone. You need to be laser focused on that consumer. When you're doing phone sales, it's intentionality. You need to be absolutely just listening. But be prepared. If you're going to step into this arena, it's a great arena. Skill up, but be prepared to invest. You've got to have the volume. You can't have like 30 leads, 40 leads, 50 leads and expect to do this. All right. You got to really be in a good place. You got to be intentional in your marketing. Do that after your 8 to 5. You need to be doing that early in the morning or late at night. So even though you're working maybe 8 to 5, 8 to 6, you're really working beyond that. You're just only working the phones from that point in time. The rest of the time, you need to be spent on, okay, what zip code am I going to, mail out to? What am I going to do for my lead source? How am I going to consistently keep this volume coming? Be prepared to invest in your business. You've got to dump money to make money. All right. This isn't just going to happen. I put great money into my leads and it always profits. If you take good care of people and get lots of at-bats, you're going to have a better success ratio than someone that complains that it's not humanly possible. It's because they're not willing to invest financially into lead flow. Some of you guys work for companies that way. They tell you just to cut your teeth on, a T65 list, cut your teeth on these old leads or whatever it is. Be prepared to invest in your business and be prepared to go all in. Some people can be very successful part-time. I don't think that can be the case as an independent agent in the telemarketing side. You're just not going to do it. You've got to be fully committed. The best time to make a sale is when you just made one. Always. You need to be just absolutely driven, pushing forward in your purpose. What is your purpose? Focus on the client. Make them whole. Make them a better person by talking to you. Whether they buy from you or not. Where's your place? Where's your purpose? What are you doing? When this coming Monday happens and you want to do the telesales arena, you want to do face-to-face, if your state will allow it, go do it. It's an easier model in some ways, and it costs less capital than to step into the telesales arena because you're going to be putting more money into your business. You'll get a great result. I mean, goodness. To be able to get 15 sales in a week, can you do that face-to-face? Absolutely. I've done that. But in the telesales arena, I'm not driving anywhere. My clothes are spotless. I go to my office, I smell great. I don't come home smelling like a cigarette. Do I personally smoke? No. Do I care if my clients smoke on me when I'm face-to-face? Absolutely not. I'm a servant in their home. Whatever they want to do, I'm a guest in their house. You want me to take my shoes off and your carpet's not great and it's dirty? You know what? I'm taking my shoes off. Serve these folks and have that same intentionality when you're on the telesale side. Serve the client. Listen to them. Listen to the subtle nuances. That's a big thing. And then know how to, execute on the client's wishes. Fulfill their wishes, but get yourself ready for Monday. Monday is a great day. Are you prepared? Are you prepared for the transition? Are you skilled up? Are you ready? Be prepared. I hope you relax, but I hope you crush it next week.